Okay, so this is my servo robot. The purpose of this robot is to take the ready trays of food from Susa and distribute them to each of our tables in the restaurant. So up at the top here, you see that I've initialized my variables for my servo motor, 2 pins, and then 2 pins for each of my hobby gear motors as well. I've also initialized that our number of tables in the restaurant is 4, just for simplicity's sake, as far as coding the robot's loop. And then the button is push button right here is attached to pin 4 as well. So that this button will be underneath where the trays are placed. The trays, when they're ready, will be placed on the button. And when the button is pressed, this robot will know to go pick up the tray and bring it to the correlated table. So I'm going to scroll down past. These are my method functions that I've written out. I have a few of these just for moving around. So move forward, it will put both of the correct pins on these hobby gear motors on high and the other ones on low. So that's moving forward. Stop motors, obviously, to stop all of the pins. And this is the method for picking up. Kind of just each servo motor here, bringing it from 90 degrees to 45 degrees. And then dropping tray would be bringing it from 45 degrees back to 90 degrees. I also have this method to turn around 180 degrees so that when it gets to the table or when it picks up the tray, it can then turn around and go the other direction. I also have a turn left function and a turn right function. So in my setup here is where I did a pin mode, kind of just basically saying which pins were outputs, which is all the motor pins, and saying that this button pin was an input button. These are my two servo motors, attaching them to each pickup pin here. Okay, and then down to the loop. This is basically where it's saying initializing that my button state is digitally reading the button so that when I click the button, it'll actually start this loop because it says if the button state is low, then it will go through this. It will start the simulation so you can kind of see it here. It'll turn the motors to pick them up. So for every single iteration of a tray being ready, every time a button is pressed, we'll keep track of that count. We'll pick it up, turn 180 degrees, and if it's the first time a tray is ready, he'll go to table 1, second time table 2, third time table 3, and fourth time table 4. To keep it simple, 4 tables here. Each calling out the methods that I wrote above and telling them in what order to do the things, where to go, and how long duration here to actually do those things. Hope this makes sense. Thank you.